Oh, Travis Kelce. Get out of here, Gronk. What do you do? Gronk's dead, by the way.
No.
He off the squad. We got the Kelce. The Kelcinator. We put Andrews right there, and we set, boys. We out.
We out here, boys.
The big old Marquise Brown.
They have to give Marquise Brown a power-up, sir.
Oh, yeah, you got a upgrade to Rookie Premier.
Who?
Marquise Brown, 91 now.
Oh, snaps. He's in my lineup.
97 speed.
Oh, he definitely about to be my returner.
He can just... Oh, please do. Have an actual return, man. Woo!
Shit is wild.
What? Hey, Brandon Cooks almost scored a touchdown.
But he ain't no Marquise. I'm about to deactivate Dickerson.
No.
Oh, you keep running into stuff. I'm gonna give you Marshawn Lynch with Bruiser, and then you can just run into stuff.
What is that noise he makes?
DJ sounds.
Freight train. I wonder what he has to have. Wrecking Ball. Is that what Jim Brown has?
Yes.
That's terrible.
He came in like a wrecking
I like how
ball.
I like how it doesn't automatically give you like the next 3 broken tackles. It just gives you a higher chance, but then sometimes it doesn't work.
Increased chance to break the next tackle attempt, and it works every time.
Yeah, I don't like.
And then Barry gets first one free, which is high fake out rate on spin, juke, or hurdle. Hurdle? Uh-oh.
You said I need a Barry Sanders.
And Emmitt Smith gets like protective custody or something.
My man never fumbles, but he never scores.
Standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is running.
After this next song, I'm going to go grab my
between the Detroit Lions
breakfast
and the Minnesota Vikings. And they'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I have to move this stuff. You want your chair? It's all you, little man. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Here we go! 60 outlaw! Bring it! Bring it! Watch twist! Watch out!
The first carry now. This is Johnson. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
That's not what I want, boys.
On second down, Johnson. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It is on display there.
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say this week in practice,
why are you echoing?
How they're going to increase their
You're
proficiency.
echoing too.
Start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Off play action. Eason. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Pilot, 64, weak. Switch it. 36. Now.
On second down, it's Johnson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
What the fuck?
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, Eason.
You got the loot?
Always.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Got the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Or drag route.
Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
How come we didn't get a better left guard? The Ravens got an 83.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams.
Ooh, yeah.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A 3-yard loss.
My new left guard.
4th down now.
Bose, man.
Sneed will take his former position.
The Sneed?
The kick by Pinheiro is good. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
See if we need it. You find them?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard
I'll be
line.
back. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that, though.
Alright.
I was just mocking him.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Fighting his way through contact. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Vikings. Philip Lindsey, 76 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Yeah. On second down now. It's Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down.
Yeah. So what do I need on offense? We need to switch. We have too many zone runs. Okay.
And 900K.
Ooh. 900K, he says.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Eason into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. Available. It's second down now. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Set. Bang.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Flush to his right, to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason, he'll get this one to Galladay. 2 yards, good enough for a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Eason, open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch twist. 61, matchbox, white. White, 54.
I got you. Right there. 54, right there.
From the gun, Eason, caught by Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Throwing on 1st down, Moulton. A little check down to Lindsey. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Check.
Operating from the gun, Moulton. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action here on first down. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. With those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. 2nd and 1. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's go. 70, Indy. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Protein spell. 26, check 52. Fair, fair. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Here's Matt Bosher now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Moulton. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. On first down, Eason. Being chased out left. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player disruptive.
How's that franchise game going?
Phases, whether he's going up
17. I'm winning 17-3.
You name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Throwing on third and long. Eason.
Riley's a pretty sick.
And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down.
Playing with a rookie quarterback, right 70 there. Overall.
His team's already picked off 2 passes.
Not doing too bad.
Third in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Not doing too awful. Should have farted.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. 55 yards.
Stephon Diggs shouldn't have that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Off play action. Moulton. Rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Why would you do play action
third down.
4th and 32?
Oh, I like that right there. Not
Who's
only
doing
was
that?
it the right play, throwing it away like that.
Oh, damn.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside
Get
of the
those
pocket,
safeties to
realized
bite.
he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down,
Well, I
right?
blitz, so worked out well for him.
On third down, here's Lindsey. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Call it a gain of 5.
A lot of these are overtime games.
Yeah, that's what I said. A lot, they're short. They're pretty short.
So. Success here this afternoon.
I've done 50 stars already.
It puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So
I'll jump on there. It was right after I played this game.
Reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Lions Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of
What
urgency
a
has to
breakfast
take
burrito.
over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer
Hey, what up,
exists for their
breakfast
offense.
burrito?
That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Meanwhile, they
That's
take a
racist.
shot
Sounds
to
like
start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
You know me.
I just thought you were a crispy burrito.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It'd be better if you
That
had,
catch good for 5. It's third
remember
down.
that receiver for the Colts, Antonio Gonzalez?
No.
What?
From the
I don't think that's his
gun,
name.
third down. Eason. Open man is
What is
Kendrick
it?
Bourne.
I'm pretty sure there's a Gonzalez and a
You talking
Ant?
about Austin Collie?
That's who I thought.
I know who you're talking about, but it's not Antonio Gonzalez.
Turned away on 4th down.
No.
And the Vikings, they have the football now.
Talking about
Excellent
Santana
field
Holmes?
Position.
Hey, Antonio.
Just Anthony Gonzalez?
Maybe. That sounds more right. Antonio doesn't sound right. Too many culture mixes.
I think it was just
First down. It's
think it is.
Lindsay.
Yeah, it
They're
is
going to snuff
Anthony
this
Gonzalez.
play out behind the line. We have not seen
What about
Antonio
him?
Gonzalez.
a loss of 2 there.
He's
Second
now
down.
Yeah,
Brandon, it's
well,
clearly
he's
a
white.
winning
I get that.
situation when you're up in the
But
fourth
now
quarter.
he's
They're going to have to
a
stack the
US
box
rep.
and make it difficult for them to move
Yeah.
the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Very difficult right there.
I-
Now they
wow.
need
In
to
Ohio.
repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
Looking for the end zone.
Well, like he went after he got, because he got beat up in the NFL. He went to like Stanford after that. Like he went back to school. He was like, "Fuck Ohio State, I'm going to
His first
State."
touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
What? Let me get a real saucy playoff pack. Come on.
Out is the kickoff unit
That
as
was
they
not
run
at
up
all
and send this one away.
Philip Lindsay, great offseason
This is
pickup.
fielded a couple yards deep.
Flip, flip. No one cares.
I know.
All right,
And all
squat it
that
up.
worked, but he stopped where he
got
ultimately
3
would
minutes
have
left
been,
in
and
this
he's
game.
simply taking a knee,
About
and
to
that's the
miss out on the
25-yard
squads,
line.
dude.
Hey,
The Lions offense
Don't
ready
do
to
that
kick
to
off
us.
their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that's why Derek didn't make the Super Bowl.
Turned into 6 points, so they've
How
got
am
to
I
recover
0-0
It's
again?
amazing what
What
one
is
decision
going
can do
on?
in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
We made the Super Bowl.
Caused every
We just
bit of
didn't
it,
win.
but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence
I
in
know.
you guys.
I was there.
Go pick it up for me.
I know. Oh, I won.
He goes down.
and then we played the week one rematch of the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
we had to play
The
that.
Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Off the bootleg. Eason. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
At 50 starts.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, Eason. No! Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Lindsay, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Another run by Lindsay. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
40's the mic. Squeeze. Let's make these back.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Nah, man.
Push the lead from 24 up to 27. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Apparently he does cocaine off strippers' booties.
Eason to the right and
once you got enough money.
He's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first.
Some chick was like, Snoop Dogg was doing cocaine off my booty. Like, damn.
Now Williams.
Oh, well.
And he's going to have the
sound like he was having a good time.
One man was out here doing all sorts.
Now the offense going to use the first of their
I'm more disappointed in you for allowing it to
with 35 seconds left to go. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
You like, oh, this
they
isn't
stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The Lions now going to
I like how this man's chewing clock, running the ball, and calling timeouts.
Mark of this fourth quarter.
He doesn't know what he wants to do.
It's 30-3. It's 30
so
seconds
after the
left.
run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He's confused, okay?
I can see that.
Operating from the gun, Eason. He's going to let it fly.
I need more time.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Look how it would not give me that. It would not give me that damn corner.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Eason, now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Every time he's trying to find Dion. I like how it would not give me that corner.
No, it's because the horns are okay, let's be real.
Who?
It takes forever to make a goddamn switch. You.
What do you mean?
They converted
anytime I'm trying to go to Dion and you're sitting out there all like
here again on 4th down.
Half the time I can't see him, and I'm trying to figure out where my guy's at.
Just circling down and taking the D-line.
No, I can't see. I'm looking for it's off. He's like off screen half the time.
Remaining, and the Vikings they have the football now in excellent
like, where am I at?
position. So here's a
first changing my settings right now.
38.
Yeah, change them crispy settings.
Oh, those camera settings.
Yeah, it looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I don't need gifts.
Deshaun Hand.
Because I haven't
to make the sack on what will be the final
game's over.
act in this ball game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this
Now
Minnesota
you want wide.
victory. And you know, it wasn't a shutout. They
I'm
did give
guessing
up
it's
the points
wide for
in the
both.
first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
You can have menu narration.
Oh yeah, that's creepy as hell. I had that on last year.
And they will hit the road next week.
Made me feel less alone.
Franchise mode.
Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 0-2.
Can I change what it sounds like? Franchise mode.
He sounds like a WWE announcer.
Does he?
For Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin.